What is up, you guys? Mental Hog back here with what could potentially be the series finale of Leicester City here. I believe this will be episode number 19. I kind of stopped counting after a certain point. You'll see it in the thumbnail. Welcome. And we have got one game and one game only today, which means you get a full 90 of highlights and commentary, and it is against Manchester City. So we have made it. We've done the dream run. I don't know how we got here, to be honest. However, not everything has been great this season. By that, I mean, we finished 10 points outside of the top 4. We were close. Come the 4 or 5 games left in the season, I believe we were 2 points out of the top 4. We totally fell apart at the end of the season, though, and got beaten to Champions League places by Spurs and Arsenal and Liverpool and City. And United won the title. We were 22 points behind them. So not very good in the Premier League this season, not going to lie. We also lost out in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup to Manchester City, so we're going to want revenge in this Champions League final. Will we get it? I'm not sure. I hope so. But our form has been terrible, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. And Manchester City are looking to complete a treble of sorts. They didn't win the Premier League, but they won the FA Cup, they won the Carabao Cup, and they could win the Champions League still. So there might be a lame treble on for them. And also, of course, this is going to be Jamie Vardy's last game as a Leicester City player. He's going to be retiring at the end of the season, and he will be my captain. He is also our top goal scorer yet again this season, so it's just absolutely insane how good this guy has been for me, just all series long, and I'm hoping that one last time he will be able to perform for us in the Champions League final. Guys, I hope you're excited for what could be the end of the Leicester City Career Mode series. If you are, please keep that support coming down below. Guys, if you've been here since day one, show me your support in the comments. Drop a like down below as well. And if you're new around here, though, subscribe, because coming up is going to be a Create a Club Career Mode. Hog FC will be coming to the channel pretty soon. But first, we have to actually finish the Leicester Career Mode. So I might be eating my words, and we might be doing more Leicester should we lose today. And if we do, we're going to have to do at least 2 more seasons, because we've got Europa League football next year, not Champions League. So I'm really hoping we win this game. Not very often will you see me sit down as Brendan Rodgers and take a press conference, but for the Champions League final, we have to do it. We got to get the morale up. This team is in bad form. We got to do everything we can to help them out. So, yeah. Are you worried about fatigue? No. We rested everybody in the last game. We don't care. And we worked hard to be here. That's for sure. Next question. It looks pretty even on paper. Sure, you've got a plan to win the game. How do I plan to approach it? Well, we're not going to underestimate them. And actually, we'll just focus on our performance. We got to play well, and if we do, we can beat anybody. We've shown that. Last question here is that they don't know what to expect from our team because we're so in and out. And can we help our team with a bit of consistency? Well, if we're talking consistency, then that means we're poised to lose. That's where our consistency is lately. So it's about confidence. The only thing left to sort out was team selection, and it's a no-brainer. Jamie Vardy is captaining the game for his last ever game as a professional footballer and for Leicester City. Hopefully he'll be lifting a title at the end of this one. Yuri Tielemans is starting at cam. James Maddison is starting at center midfield. I've loved his energy there. I think he's going to be great for us, and he's usually our captain. He has to play. They're both 87 rated, and if for some reason it doesn't work, I'll swap their positions. Harvey Barnes starts at left wing, Nico Williams on the right, Ricardo Pereira and Chilwell are our fullbacks, John Stones and Joe Gomez, the center-back pairing, and oh my god, that took me a second there. And Emiliano Martinez is going to be our goalkeeper for this game, and hopefully he can do some of his time-wasting tactics in this one to help us get a result across the line. We have got 2 of the World Cup winners on our team, and that means Julian Alvarez, unfortunately, has to start on the bench. We could bring him on at cam, on the wings. I hope to bring him on at some point, somewhere, somehow. We shall see. Riyad Mahrez probably playing one of his last games for Leicester City because, well, he's not getting any younger. Chris Smalling is going to be leaving us as well at the end of the season. And Conte could also be playing one of his last games for Leicester should he come off the bench. Unfortunately, Patson Daka, he's probably going to feel pretty hard done by in this game. He's probably going to want to request a transfer for us, just not playing him enough. Hopefully, if we need to do it next season, he can stick around because, well, he'd be great. But we'll talk about that if we need to. This is the team that we're rolling out with, and the game is at the Metropolitano in Madrid. You guys know the score by now. We have done this time and time again. And despite our bad form in the Premier League, we have done so well in the knockouts of this competition. We have only conceded 1 goal since the group stage. And the Leicester fans have come out with the James Maddison tifo to start us off. But honestly, it should be a Jamie Vardy one. And it is time at the Wanda Metropolitano to come up against Manchester City. We have had a bit of a rivalry with them all series long, so it's fitting and just makes sense, honestly, with FIFA Career Mode, that we come up against them for the last game. Both teams have worked so hard to get here. I feel like we deserve this, though. I really do. Jamie Vardy ought to lift this trophy before he retires, and we have knocked out Bayern Munich to get here. We have knocked out Liverpool We have knocked out Arsenal. We have knocked out some really, really good world-class teams. And there it is, our squad, taking one last picture here before what could be the end of the series. But we all know this Man City team took it to the wire in the Premier League race. They won the FA Cup. They won the Carabao Cup. They know what they need to do to win games. Have they won a Champions League? Well, no. But that could change today for one of us. One of these teams is going to win their first ever Champions League. Who's it going to be? Manchester City, my personal favorite team. I'm wearing a City shirt right now, actually. Or Leicester. You're getting the full 90 of commentary, by the way. 4-minute halves, so you're going to get about 10 minutes of hearing my voice play this freaking game. Here we go. Against Manchester City. Oh, Haaland wins the ball immediately. Hopefully, my commentary chops are not too bad. I haven't done a full 90 of commentary since my World Cup playthrough series that I was doing. During the World Cup, of course. Oh my god, Jamie Vardy. No way. The fairy tale on the Champions League final. No way Jamie Vardy just scores 5 minutes in. My captain, the last game of his career. He's checking the time. It's time to go to the beach soon, buddy. I cannot believe the mistake that Ruben Dias made at the back to allow me this run. And, I mean, Ederson's never saving that. Ederson can't save anything, to be honest. But, wow. I ask this man constantly to do the impossible. Oh, shut up, stupid surge protector. I always ask this man to do the impossible for me. And somehow he always does it. He is 37 years old. Cristiano who? Anyways, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's 1-0, but it is only 5 minutes in. We have still got a full game of football ahead of us, and I have still got a lot of commentary to do. Joe Gomez, nice positioning to pick that up. James Maddison, one thing about dropping him deeper is he can play these kinds of passes, which are nice. We've got to be careful about Theo Hernandez and his pace, though. I don't want to risk playing a ball to him, giving it away, and starting the counterattack that's going to kill us all. Oh, this is Montiel on the right side, actually. World Cup winner, facing off against Emiliano Martinez, his World Cup winning goalkeeper. Dang it. Wasn't it Montiel? It was, actually. Montiel who scored the winning penalty for Argentina in the World Cup. So, good for him. Good for him, honestly. He's a good player. And he deserves to be here at City, and he deserves to be playing in the Champions League final, honestly. He's a really good right back. Getting it to Montiel. As I say that, he's getting involved in the attacks. But Chilwell, what is that overlap? I love it. I actually love this. And it's going to be Lucas Hernandez trying to catch up to me, so we know he will, because he's fast. We've got Jamie Vardy on the ball, trying to turn Ruben Dias, but this time he's more ready. He's trying to make up for that mistake he made earlier, and I think he's succeeding. What is this? What are they doing? I'm just going to let this go out. I'll take the throw in, I guess. Oh, this was planned by them. But what an interception from John Stones. He's playing up against his former team, and maybe he's going to make the case to Pep that he should have given him more game time and not made him want to leave. And oh my god, Jamie Vardy is on for a brace. Hold on a second. Near post this time. Jamie Vardy, it's 2-0. Oh my god, and I was worried about a season 2. We've got this guy here, the magician himself, Jamie Vardy, has scored a brace. Just look at what this means to the fans. They're going nuts, by the way, and it's just 2 straight runs through on goal, and just let him do everything. We don't need the rest of the team. We have had a fairy tale start, and I mean a fairy tale start, to this Champions League final. And to be honest with you, I wasn't sure we could do this, but we are proving that we could do this. And by we, I mean only Jamie Vardy is proving that he could do this. The rest of the team literally just has to defend and boot that ball up to him. He will do the rest. Look at this. He's going to make another good run in behind, isn't he? No, actually, he's not. Well, anyways, Gonzalo Montiel is doing this inverted fullback thing that City like to do. Yuri Tielemans, please hold on to this. That's the one thing about him. He's not actually that good on the ball, dribbling-wise. He's got some decent stats to him, passing-wise and dribbling-wise, I think. Oh my god, they subbed Kai off in the first half. What the heck is Pep doing? He's overthinking the Champions League final for the... How many times now? How many times has he done this in the Champions League final? Well, in the final, I guess just the once against Chelsea, but in the knockout stages, I guess I should say. Semifinals, quarterfinals. How many times have we seen him do this? But it's a dangerous substitution. It's Wilfried Zaha coming on for Kai. I don't know why he started Kai if he's got Zaha on the bench. He should have just started him, but, you know, I don't choose the teams. The AI does. Chilwell to Jamie Vardy. Once again, look at this space. Why are they allowing him this? Gets behind Ruben Dias, and now we're just going to play it back. We're going to do the safe thing at this point. We're 2-0 up. We don't want to give City the chance to spring any counterattacks, especially not with Zaha and Haaland, except I'm just letting him do it somehow. Why did that happen? And John Stones, we can't go back in on him because there's a foul. We give away a free kick. Haaland is going to play that in. John Stones deals with that excellently. Oh my god, he just gave it right down to... What the heck was that, man? James Maddison is marking Rodri. Why is that happening? We're going to play it short. James Maddison is going to come catch up to Jack Grealish's England teammate, and that's the 3rd corner in a row for City. Can we deal with this, please? It's almost half-time. I kind of forgot about that. The 4-minute halves really just makes the games go by a lot faster, which is, I'm not complaining about it, to be honest. We deal with that. Hold this ball up, Tielemans. Get this out. Okay, play it back to the keeper. Boot this. No. Come on, guys. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? How are we letting City press us like this? Hold on to this as long as possible. Here's what we're going to do. This, and this. And that's going to be halftime. Please, referee. Thank you. Okay, 2-0 up against City. Jesus, we have almost let in a couple of goals, mostly off of mistakes of our own at the last few minutes there. And that better not happen at the start of the second half, because I will literally terminate players' contracts after this game if that happens. Quick look at the stats. We have dominated possession, and Jamie Vardy has scored 2 goals out of nothing. 0.8 XG, and we have 2 goals. Just saying. Also, does anybody know Danish Nabil Riaz? Because that's the referee of this game. Never heard of him in my life, and I know FIFA uses actual referees' names. Who is he? No idea. How did he get a Champions League final? But you know what? At least he's not the ref from the Liverpool game in the last episode. I think you guys know what happened, especially if you watched it. We got absolutely ripped off. Luis Diaz should have been sent off. And if you can't tell, I'm still salty about it. I mean, I'm recording this like about 20 minutes after that, like back to back. So it's fresh in my mind still, but I'm not going to let that go for a while, to be honest with you. That was really annoying. Oh, Nico Williams is in good space here, but he's got no support. Hold on a second. Trying to play this back. Ndidi, can you get back in position, please? Please? Ndidi, I'm literally waiting for you to get where you need to be. I am not going to play this ball forward until I know I have a defensive solidity. Tielemans to James Maddison. Maddison sees overlapping runs from Chilwell. Going to play the early cross to Tielemans. It wasn't the smartest idea. I really need to not play crosses. I don't know what I'm doing. Cutbacks over crosses right now. We're 2-0 up. Holland almost just killed Ricardo Pereira. Calm down, dude. He's out injured enough. Teo Hernandez gets to this. We seriously need to... I don't know what I'm doing. I am literally playing so aggressively in the offense for no reason. I need to play like Man City, tiki-taka, and I need to kill the game's momentum, like completely kill it. Like play it back to the keeper if I need to, that sort of kill it. But also, we know they're going to put the pressure on us, unfortunately. Got the passing option, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to play it around the back until we find something. And if we honestly are going to commit so many numbers forward and press us, we're going to be able to hit them on the counter. And why? Once again, I'm such a moron. Why do I do that to myself? John Stones, yes. Harvey Barnes, no. Wilfried Zaha, stop it. Gonzalo Montiel plays it back. Lorenzo Pellegrini, who's for some reason the captain of City. Oh, Joe Gomez, that's what I'm talking about, bro. What was that? No. Who did that? Was that James Maddison? I'll give you one free pass. One free pass because you're James Maddison. If you were not James Maddison, you're off the pitch. It's no joke. Like, no cap. Would have taken you off. What's all this space, though? I like this, but what I'm actually just going to do is go to the corner flag. It's the 70th minute. Oh, my God, I can't believe that. Time flies when you're having fun. And by having fun, I mean I'm stressing because my team can't pass the ball. What's going on here? All of a sudden, Zaha has got a really good counterattack opportunity here, but Jack Grealish is not fast enough for that, so we're good. I've got no problems playing this around the back. That was very risky. That was such a risky pass. Holland is way too big for me to try and risk something like that. I got to not do that again. I've gotten away with a lot in the second half, I'm not going to lie to you. But hold on a second, because Jamie Vardy is going to score a hat-trick in the Champions League final. Nah, it's just wide. If he did, though, you would see me literally jumping up and down. No joke. While they're making substitutions, I'm going to make some of my own. Tielemans, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. You've been a bit of a ghost. I'm going to bring on Julian Alvarez there. And I'm going to bring on Riyad Mahrez on the right wing, because I think that would be fun. And am I going to make any other changes? Yes, I'm going to bring on James Justin for Ricardo Pereira, because he's got fresh legs and he's got pace. I'm not going to make any other changes. Everybody else that's playing deserves to be finishing this game playing. So yeah, Jamie Vardy's going to stay on because he's got to lift the trophy, of course. We already know this. And I think Julian Alvarez could actually do a job at number 10, you know. They're bringing on Bernardo Silva, and we're making our triple substitution. There we go. This could be the triple substitution that either makes or breaks the game, because with 13 minutes left, plus stoppage time, City could still technically turn this around. I have seen crazier things happen. We've all seen crazier things happen. Remember that 7-1 loss to Chelsea last season? I still do. Haunts my nightmares. I don't know why I'm making Ndidi go so far forward. I don't mind pressing with Jamie Vardy, though. That I don't mind at all. And to think, by the way, that Jamie Vardy, oh my God, he's been the man of the match, just saying. But to think that he almost had his season ended by injury in the last episode. I don't remember what game it was in anymore, to be honest with you. But was it in the Newcastle game? It was not in the Newcastle game. I don't remember what game it was in. Liverpool? I think Liverpool. To be honest with you, I'm going to stop trying to guess. I'm going to play the game. But he shouldn't have even necessarily been playing this game, and now he is going to get a hat-trick. Come on, finish this. Jamie Vardy's got a freaking hat-trick in the Champions League. I got to jump up and down. I got to do it. That is so good. That is so good. My chair just went flying a mile. Jamie Vardy, last game of his career, hat-trick in the Champions League final. You can't write this stuff. You genuinely cannot write this stuff, man. I'm so happy with this. Oh my god, man. Jamie, his whole story is just absolutely insane. And who would have thought that we could have spent, how much did we spend on Julian Alvarez? 80 million or something crazy like that? We thought we were replacing Jamie Vardy. He was just going to stick around for the vibes, retire, maybe play in the Carabao Cup. Nah, man. This guy was our leader all season long, despite falling off in rating, despite, I don't know, needing to go get a new hairline. We have won the Champions League in Season 2 with Leicester City after finishing 6th in the Premier League, after having all the odds stacked against us. That is what this team is all about. We've seen them do it before, winning the Premier League with the odds 5,000 to 1. The Champions League this season, probably not 5,000 to 1, but you wouldn't have put them as favorites to win this. I know you wouldn't have, because I didn't. And we did it. We somehow pulled it all off. We've gone through bad form, injuries, crazy refereeing decisions, everything stacked against us. But we pulled it through because of what you just saw there. A squad that is together, a squad that is playing for each other, and a squad that can get through anything. We're going to end this series right here. We're not going to go on any further. We don't need to know what life would be like after this man, Jamie Vardy. We will never need to care, because right now it's just about celebration and vibes. And Leicestershire is going to go nuts for this Champions League trophy, baby. Come on, you foxes. You can't write these stories, man. Joe Gomez, out of favor at Liverpool, beast at Leicester City. John Stones, amazing at Leicester City. We were going to sell Yuri Tielemans. He was one of our best players in the whole series, guys. Like, you can't write stories like this. You just cannot do it. You just have to live it and enjoy it and get to Leicester to celebrate the Champions League title. Like, come on, man. We have made history here with Leicester. This team will forever hold a special place in my heart, to be honest with you, because I really had a blast with this series. I hope you guys did too, and if you did, please be sure to keep the support coming down below. I will see you guys soon for the Hog FC Career Mode. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and peace. No better way to end that one. See ya.